Hi there, welcome to my kitchen. When I plan a meal, I always make sure that I have a killer starter and I have a drool-worthy dessert. It feels like in the middle I can be forgiven many of my sins. I want you to explore and I want you to be innovative when you make your favorite dessert. Take a Malva pudding for instance. Why not add a few mushy strawberries to your Malva pudding? Or even put it in a different container. It shows attention to detail. And after all, Oprah says, love is in the detail. For my classic vanilla pudding, I have 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of room temperature butter, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, and then 3 whole eggs. And even when you make dessert, always add a pinch of salt. Okay. Now slowly but surely start to whisk. While you're whisking, you just add milk, a little bit at a time. Once you get to this stage, now you can decide whether you want to put it in a classic big container. You're more than welcome to do that and everyone will just spoon out. But what I like to do is individual portions. Not only does it control your portion, but you can plate it beautifully and it looks like you spent hours making this dessert. So you can either do this or in these small ramekins that you can turn upside down, and we have an upside down Malva pudding. All we have to do now is to spoon the batter into our different size ramekins. And you fill it about 3/4 because it's going to rise a little bit. And then let's fill up this one that's more traditional. This goes onto a baking tray. Right, the dessert goes into the oven at 180 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes. I think our Malva puddings are ready, and I'm going to show you 3 different ways of plating up. Same dessert, different ways of looking at it. Right, the first one is our classic Malva pudding. Put that one there. And with a knife, you just make a few little holes so that the sauce can go into that dessert. And you just simply pour your cream, your butter and your sugar that you've melted, pour it over the dessert. A classic Malva pudding. Our second way of serving it is to take an individual portion on a plate and you serve it with a strawberry compote and just some whipped cream and some pixie dust. And our last way of serving the Malva pudding is to simply loosen it slightly and then tip it over on a plate. And now we drizzle the Malva sauce over the pudding. And we serve it with a strawberry fan. This. Right, to finish this off, I'll simply just put the vanilla pod that we've used when we made our vanilla custard on top of our pudding. And there you have it, 3 desserts, same ingredients, just served in 3 different ways. As I've told you before, when you plan a meal, make a good entry, and make a fantastic mixer. I see you in my kitchen. Same place, same time next week. Thank you.